morning, everyone. I want to share a scripture with you for our encouragement as we strive to fellowship the biblical way. It's from James 5 verse 20, and it says, "Remember this, whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from death and cover over a multitude of sins." When we cover over something in our real life with a cloth or something, what we are saying in our mind is, oh, we not deal with that right now. Let me just put that aside, hide that, I don't want to see that right now. But when it comes on to covering a multitude of sin as used in scripture, the Bible is not allowing us to deal with sin that way. And it's not allowing us to use this phrase in that way. There are different passages that this phrase is used. In 1 Peter 4 verse 8, it says love covers a multitude of sin. And other passages, Psalms 32 verse 1, I believe. Somehow we think that it means to hide or just not address. Though forgiveness is a big part of covering over a multitude of sin, it's not the only part that is involved in the process of covering a multitude of sin. The scripture says in James 5 verse 20, when you turn a person from the error of the ways, you save the person from death and cover a multitude of sins. We cover a multitude of sin by, yes, forgiving, but also addressing. And that's what true love would look like. True love would look like us addressing sin in each other. One of the reasons why we wouldn't address sin in each other is because we don't know, or we are not aware of the destructive power of sin. But this scripture tells us that the destructive power of sin is death. You save a person's life when you address sin. Sometimes we think that the sin is only destructive when a lot of persons know about it. The sin is only destructive when it is this sin or it is that sin. No, sin is always destructive. And the scripture describes what is sin. It's wandering away from the truth. That is really sin. Wandering away from the truth. Any deviation from the truth causes sin to take place. And so as quick as possible, we need to address it. The second one is actually, we don't care about the destructive power of sin. And this is actually an expression of hate. If you see someone about to hurt themselves very badly, possibly they will also die, and you do nothing about it, the fact that you did nothing about it, did not address it, did not say anything about it, is an expression of hate. You actually wanted that person to get hurt. And so we have to be careful in how we interpret some of these scriptures. Love covers a multitude of sin, because if our idea of covering a multitude of sin is not addressing sin, it is actually hate. It is actually hate, or it is actually us not realizing the destructive power of sin. Again, sin is not only in action, as we can see in James 5, even verse 19, it says, a person wandering from the truth. A person wandering from the truth by the very nature is sinning already. Any area in our life that we are wandering from the truth is an area that is sinful. And so we all have to be careful not to wander from the truth. All right? So God bless you all.